All right, the maiden voyage of my fishing kayak. Oop. Push off a little bit. See you guys at the bridge to nowhere. Doesn't seem to be tracking too bad for what it is. And it's not a top of the line kayak. But I've got all my safety gear. I got my PFD on. I've got my whistle, my bilge pump. I don't have all my fishing gear hooked up to it because what's the point? Seems to be centering pretty well. Although I have heard that this kayak centers quite well. And I have my first aid kit just in case, you know. You never know what might happen. It's about a 4-mile trip to where I'm going. Hey, there's a beaver up there. I think that's a beaver. Yeah, that is a beaver. Oh yeah, I can zigzag that for trolling a bit. Behind myself, I do have... Oh, there's the beaver. I do have a flag tied behind me. It's not the flag I'm ultimately putting on here, but it is the flag I have right now for transport, and it's bright orange, so pretty hard to miss. I'm in far from ideal clothes to paddle. I mean, I'm wearing a pair of rubber boots. And a pair of jeans. Wow, there's a lot of mud bank exposed. And there's just a car jump there. Good, but there's something floating there. I don't know if that's trash or if that's shallow water. I'd rather not take the chance. It's not too bad there. We got a pelican out there. All right, so I'm now at Sugar Island. So we got the float plane base coming up here soon. There's a lot of birds in this area. A lot of crows and geese. There's a lot of geese too. Seen some ducks. There's a whole bunch of pelicans back just back behind me. Ooh, that looks... Are those birds or is that weeds? That's birds. Oh, it's all waterfowl. Cool. Whoa, look at all the ducks. I know there's some pretty shallow spots up here. Hopefully it's not too shallow for the kayak. I mean, it seems like it runs pretty shallow, so I think I'll be good. That's all waterfowl. Shoot, that's a ton. Dude, those are pelicans. And that's a duck. Yeah, there's the float plane base there. Oh, look at that sunset. Is that none? Pick up. I think that might be them there. But I can't tell. It'd make sense if they did stop. I don't know. All the birds on the water. Slow down so we don't spook them all. No, this area gets pretty shallow, so oh, I spooked him anyways. Dang it. Is that them? All right, time to put some speed on. Definitely say it's not the fastest kayak, but I got what I could afford that was available, so it's an Ascend H10 hybrid, and so far I could say I'm not unimpressed with it. The tracking speed is quite canoe-like. In my opinion. I think I set my seat a bit too far forward. The seat is definitely the most comfortable seat I've sat in. Definitely more comfortable than my homemade canoe seats. I can see the old stone church out in the distance. And there's some type of fish that jumped out of the water. I don't know what it is. I'm guessing a carp. There's pike here too. And I've even seen catfish jump out here. Oh, and that smells delicious. Somebody's got a nice softwood fire going. Spruce. I think it's spruce. Smells like spruce at least. There's some pelicans up that way. But first kayak trip of the year, not too bad. I really like how this thing centers itself so quickly, like it really does center itself quickly. I don't have to turn super sharp here, so it's a wide river. See, I'm coming up on the farm. Cool. I'm super stoked to have this. I love canoe fishing, but thing's so big and heavy that it does take two people to carry it, and God forbid you have to portage. This thing unloaded is 55 pounds. I mean, yeah, you gotta count gear into that, but just doing a short day trip. I mean, how much do you really have? I mean, if you're going longer, know the water and know where you're gonna have to portage. Like normally this would be totally fine water to just not be worried about low points out there. But it's quite shallow this year. Like I don't have the depth, my fish finder isn't on. I don't have the arm for my transducer yet, but I should have that by the start of the season. So yeah, a nice paddle. Oh, hi pelican. Something smells of dead fish. Okay, so just up here, I just saw a pike slam a duck. So that's kind of cool. I mean, it's pretty brutal, but nature is brutal. That smoke's getting closer. Is it from the farm? Is somebody at the farm? Sweet. That church has got to be clear in the camera now. Flocking pelicans up there. Yep, that's a pike. Oh, it's the same area I saw that in before. Not a small one either. But now I'm close enough I can actually see the coloration on it. I said it's probably a 30 incher. Of course, you know, I try and pike fish here and it's just gonna cut my lure. And let's be honest, that's what happens. It'll bite through 20-pound fluoro. I don't have that bad luck with pike. I just won't catch the big one I dragged the lure in front of. There's St. Peter Dynavor's old stone church. Oh, and I see the bridge. Well, that actually didn't take nearly as long as I expected it to. I guess I did power through a bit because it's getting dark. If I were trolling, I'd be going a lot slower. It makes sense there's pike there. That was a slackwater pocket. Now we're actually at the old stone church. And the bridge is just ahead. Feels good to finally be out on the kayak for the year. It's that final sprint, man. Well, not so much a sprint. I mean, there's a bit of a weird current right here because of the bridge. But yeah. I hope this video turns out well. I mean, this is probably the weirdest camera idea I've ever had, but it sounded good and it looked good. So, and it seems, at least to what I can see, to be working. Well, that doesn't really mean much. Oh, that was way off. What the fuck was that? But yeah, dude, what was that? That had to be a fish. I didn't see it though, so I don't even have an idea of the shape. All right. The bridge to nowhere has been reached officially. I'm going under it. So once I'm here, I'll just call for pickup. And yeah. Oh shit, I fell. Damn it. I hate this gumbo we get out here.